Hello everybody, welcome to the stream. Welcome. Hello Rachel, Flavia, welcome to the stream. Welcome. New day, a new stream, everybody. But yeah, as if you've seen the stream title and all that, we are going to be finishing the latest chapter of the main story here, baby. Let's go. We're going to be finishing this today. I'm super excited to dive back into this, man. I can't wait to finish this off and see how this finishes off, like the story finishes here. And yeah, Captive Shadow. As she expected, when she opens her eyes, she sees the home that once belonged to Luna and her again. Welcome home, sister. The winter frost has dissipated. New green sprouts have grown. Somehow, Alpha has also returned to her former appearance. Luna. It is Alpha's second time here. She once thought the girl in front was just an illusion generated by the Ascension Network to deceive her, but she was not. This place is not a carefully set up trap, but the last shelter that Luna could offer without violating her duties. It is also the only connection left between them. The girl in white wants to approach her closest person like always, but she stops soon after. This is your last time here, isn't it? Yeah. Alpha turns away as she is about to leave. Okay. Luna, you once believed the only way to change this world is to completely destroy it. But after you came back from the moon, you changed. You were willing to believe in others' alternatives. I was glad to see those changes in you, but they also reinforced the connection between you and the Ascension Network. Oh, is she turning her back? Oh, shit. I was worried, but didn't do anything. Alpha closes her eyes. There's a rare hint of fragility on her face. I've made a lot of bad decisions. Before I could realize it, I'd given up taking action on my own and begun to rely on you. I kept telling myself to wait, to observe, that I need more information before taking action. But I forgot the most important thing. Without action, all preparation would be wasted effort. Luna, I'm sorry that I left all the decisions for you to make. I was the one stuck in the same place. Alpha opens her eyes again and continues walking toward the door. Luna, I don't know what it meant for you to choose the Ascension Network, or what Ascension Network really meant to you. But there is one thing I'm certain. It didn't give you an option to give up. Regardless of which path you choose in the end, I want to keep as many options as possible for you. That's why we need to separate from each other temporarily. I'm going to a faraway place. Sister, you can go. Do what you want to do. Oh, damn. Alpha's going out to get milk, ladies and gentlemen. She's going out to get milk. She's going out to get milk, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. That was a bad joke. The warm shell is slowly collapsing. Alpha pushes the door open. As she walks on the shattered ground, the gaze behind her gradually disappears. When the gaze disconnects, Alpha enters the irrevocable reality. Is this really the right path? A voice similar to hers echoes in consciousness space. Her limbs are tightly tied up with chains and ribbons. Black cubes float around her, giving the entire space a confined feel. The shattered mirror reflects Alpha's real-world image. All eyes turn on her. That's the only connection between the two of you. Are you going to give her up? I'm not. That's why I can't allow myself to keep being manipulated. Alpha fiercely struggles. The Crimson Shackles continue to break down and reform. Will her consciousness be devoured before she can escape, or will she break away first at the bottom of this mind? I could have stopped him if I had enough power. Only the strong will survive. That is the only truth. The noises are turning into Alpha's familiar voices. They sound so near, yet so far. Is this some sort of hallucination, or is her true feeling that has never been revealed? The civilization of this planet has embarked on new steps. Their life form needs a new round of evolution. That is why the Ascension Network began its filtering. That's why the Ascendants came to this world. Came to the world. The punishing virus isn't a weapon or a tool. It is an inevitable law of nature that all civilizations will encounter during their development. Alpha sees a vast space full of stars. The light from billions of years ago reflects in her eyes. Since its birth, the universe has carried various information structures: space, matter, energy. Different civilizations had different names for them. During their development, they gradually discovered these structures and interacted with them, creating new ones. Each information structure has its own mission and purpose. Humans, intelligent lives, are also a part of these numerous information structures. The interference between information structures isn't one-sided. If one structure can affect the other structures, it will also receive their influence. Punishing virus has always been around. It will only be discovered under certain conditions. If punishing virus is always around, what is the Ascension Network then? Interaction leads to new structures. This law also applies to the punishing virus. The birth of Ascension Network is inevitable. It is a predetermined destiny. What exactly is the purpose of Ascension Network? To filter populations and civilizations until it has identified those individuals that can possibly break the law. Yeah, it is. Yeah, very much good art of the stars universe. Very much good art. Love that emote. Individuals? Stagnant civilizations will ultimately decline and perish. The form of life cannot halt the pace of evolution. The Ascension Network will continue to filter until those individuals emerge. This is the universe's destiny. You look forward to unknown possibilities and give a test to the variables. You can reach the ending. The starry sky disappears in front of Alpha. She sees herself standing on a snowfield. Yo, this art go hard. Oh, this art, it looks good, dude. Vital fluid has formed prismatic, meandering streams. Countless blades impale the ground nearby. They are her metals, but also her prison. There's nobody else around her. Endless wreckage and remains have formed a throne. The sky seems within her arm's reach. Seeing such a view, Alpha smiles. There are no unbreakable destinies. Absolute laws don't exist. Survival of the fittest may be a common law, but is never the truth. If nothing can survive till the end of the filtering, that is no different from locking us in a slightly bigger cage. Come out, let's talk face to face. The next instant, Alpha disappears from the snowfield, leaving the remains behind like an empty grave. Looks like you have made your choice. Oh? Ayo? The world has returned to its original form in Alpha's vision. Before she could realize it, she has already broken free from the shackle. Her frame is also restored. On the opposite side, another identical version of herself is walking out of the mirror. If you want to break the cage, then come face the final filtering. I was about to say the same. Ayo, okay. Oh. Okay. Same. Katanas clash with each other, creating bright sparks. Alpha has lost track of how long she has been fighting. She only remembers that each clash of the blades will send their mind space trembling. Dark crackles have appeared on the border of mind. Only infinite voidness can be seen outside. I like your unfaltering spirit, but how long can this mind last? As the two katanas clash again, their reaction force sends both of them back a couple steps. Alpha tightens her grip on the hilt, forcing her arms to stop trembling. Your courage is commendable, but it will pull you into the abyss. Given the existing damage in your mind, you only collapse before breaking away from the constraints. Alpha focuses solely on attacking and dodging, but each of her attacks gets blocked by her identical self in the same way it was launched. The wilderness is burning. As the ground begins to crack, lava erupts from the earth's fissures. Everything in the mine is shattered from their collisions. Alpha is gradually burning out. You lost. Alpha blocks the frontal heavy slash, but a hilt falls closely and hits her abdomen. The kick sends Alpha flying away. She coughs out a large mouthful of vital fluid, barely holding herself up with the blade. The attack was supposed to be one of her best moves, but when her mind is on the brink of collapse, she has lost focus and unable to capture her every move of the opponent. Illusions of death flash before her eyes among the fragments of her collapsing consciousness. This was never a fair battle. Time to put an end to it. She puts her blade back into its sheath, preparing for a final blow to temporarily immobilize Alpha. The flickering flames are about to die out. Yo! Get up! Pure white snowflakes suddenly appear from the burning flames. As snowflakes fall from above, ice walls rise one after another, separating the two fighters. Hey, let's go! Let's go! Go to Lucia! Hey! Go to Grok! Go to Plume! Hey, Plume is the GOAT! Hey, yo, Plume is the GOAT. Let's go! The black-haired girl slides down an ice wall, slashing Alpha's enemy consecutively. A deep dive in such a situation? Alpha can feel her near-broken mind being repaired. Why would you go this far? Like what happened in City 075, when Lucia enters Alpha's mind through a deep dive, their mind begins to fuse and override each other's as they share the same roots. Thanks to this fusion, Alpha's badly damaged mind was able to recover. However, once the fusion exceeds the threshold, it will also completely overwrite Lucia's consciousness. Why help her? You were already on different paths. Alpha's phantom easily dodges Lucia's spinning slash, then strikes back with a few lightning bolts before Lucia is able to pull back the blade. We chose different paths. Snowflakes form an ice wall to block the incoming lightning. Lucia dashes forward again, swinging her blade non-stop to block the opponent's attack routes. But we always... When the blades clash, Lucia immediately turns on the thruster behind her. It rapidly charges forward and knocks Alpha's phantom away, creating a turbulent airflow that sends the hem of Lucia's jacket flying. Let's go! Oh, so the music going off on this scene. You love to see it. Want to fight against the same destiny? Lucia falls back to Alpha with frost marks on her arm. She was covering the thruster's tail with her own body for the sneak attack to work. I don't want to be overwritten. I need to return to those waiting for me. Get up, Alpha. Is this all you can do? Are you going to fall here? This error that she once wanted to correct has embarked on a path completely different from hers. She thought their paths would never cross again, that they would only walk in opposite directions. Somehow, destiny has always brought them together every now and then. Sometimes they point their blades at each other. Sometimes. Lightning comes back to Alpha's blade as she and Lucia stand side by side. Before I reach the destination, I will never fall. Finish her off before you are overwritten. Hey, let's go. The seemingly endless battle has finally come to an end. The other Alpha shatters like the mirror she walked out from. Her flickering body is full of cracks, as if it will collapse in the next instant. More and more snowflakes appear in the consciousness space, flying in the air. The fusion is almost reaching the threshold. You must leave now. Lucia nods and disappears in the flying snowflakes. The consciousness space gradually turns back to its original broken look. You've discovered the path to another ending. Alpha does not seem bothered by her words. She just silently swings her blade once again at the Phantom's collapsing body. As the mirror breaks into pieces, the other alpha also disintegrates into data fragments that are about to return to their main body through a link. The next moment, they are stopped by an invisible barrier. The space around her mind begins to contract, forming an inescapable cage. So this is your real intention. Blindly following the law of the filtering will never get us out of this cage. To create new alternatives, I need a power of deterrence. Hey, Louie! Hey, Louie! Welcome to the chat. Welcome to the stream, man. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for joining the chat, Louie. I know you follow me on Twitter, bro. So thank you for joining for the first time here, man. Appreciate you for joining, fam. How are you? To create new alternatives, I need a power of deterrence. Now, I am your cage. Yeah. I know, man. Yeah, you? I know you, Louie. I recognized you from UD's chat, bro. I recognized you. I'm a bit of a lurker on UD's streams, too, sometimes. I'll be real. I lurk sometimes. So I definitely recognized you. Anyways, how are you, Louie? I'm doing good. Babylonia will not thank you. Other ascendants will see you as traitors. Everyone will be coveting your unique value. Yeah. Yeah, motivated, boys. We're almost on the cusp of ending this chapter, so I'm super hyped to see how this ends, dude. Maybe you'll not become everyone's enemy, but you'll never have any allies. It's okay, this is enough. If you cut off this tributary, your starting and endpoints will never cross. Over time, the vortex of infinity will pull you into the void of abyss. This is only a beginning. A beginning. Hey, yo. Ooh, boss fight time. Man, this chapter is pretty good, I won't lie. I really enjoy it. Hey, thank you for stopping by, Louie. Thank you. I hope you enjoy chilling in UD's stream, dude. Hope you enjoy the rest of the subathon, man. Later. Bet on an agreement. A few hours ago in Grey Raven's temporary camp. Hacking complete. Turns out it's an encrypted comms address. As Lee continues to work on it, the lengthy non-disclosure agreement has turned into a simple string of numbers and letters. Shall we connect to this address, Commandant? Nod. Lee nods and connects to the address. After a slight noise, the screen shows no image, but a voice can be heard through the speaker. I'll jump to the conclusion. The reason why Lucia was... that's Asimov. They're all talking about Lucia. The sound quality is not great, but it's still enough for you to identify the speaker. Would you like to continue listening to it, Commandant? Keep going. It is worth figuring out. Lee turns off the device when the speaker is no longer making any sound. Three of you remain silent, trying to digest the fact. Liv, can you check if this is a forged recording? I already matched the voice print and ambient noise halfway through the recording. It wasn't forged. What they're talking about, is it true, Commandant? At least that's in line with my experience. What do we do now, Commandant? The source of this information is unknown, so the actual conversation wouldn't be disclosed to you later, right? If we confronted HQ, they would question where we got this information from. Maybe this recording itself was meant to sow discord among us. Give me Commander Nicola. Really? You would surely want to find out where you got it from. It's okay, I won't ask any question that's not related to Lucia. Hey, Giga Chad Commander, let's go. That will leave some room for an explanation. Hey, smart. I understand. Let me wipe off the wiretapping evidence from the terminal first. Wiretapping. I'm pretty... My bad. Alpha has just opened her eyes when the ground begins to shake violently. All the alarm indicators are screaming like cries of a dying beast. Through the transparent glass, she sees a strange figure standing where Lucia was before. The dagger she hurled went through the glass, only to be blocked by a purple moon umbrella. Who are you? The tall, slim female puts away her moon umbrella and picks up the dagger, then gently places it on a desk nearby. She takes off her top hat and bows to Alpha gracefully. Hey! Oh god. Kuro. Lilith playable when? I'm gonna keep asking this, dude. Lilith playable when, Kuro? I'm only gonna keep asking it. I won't lie. Allow me to apologize again for my inappropriate manner last time. It's my honor to meet you, Ascendant, or should I call you an agent now? The name's Lilith. I came with good faith. Lilith puts her hat back on and looks at Alpha with a sincere smile. This is the same voice I heard before. You opened the gate of Fort Winter, didn't you? Before entering Fort Winter, Alpha already sensed the camera's abnormal movement and zooming. She had been guarding against potential enemies. You could have gone in without my help, couldn't you? Still, it would be great if I saved you some time there. The best lie is a half-truth. If the Ascendant who said it was this was here, they had probably already begun their sincere talks. Where did you take her? She was unconscious due to a mind overload. I left her in a safe location outside of Fort Winter. I know you care about her a lot, but I don't want others to disturb us. Disturb us? A loud explosion has sent the entire Fort Winter trembling. Don't look at me that way. It was Corona's people. They didn't get to run back to the multi-purpose fighter, but still managed to activate the self-destruction program. I was so close to stopping them. What do you want? As a relatively new Ascendant, isn't it normal for me to admire my powerful predecessor? May I have the honor to witness your power? That has always been my goal ever since I joined the Ascendants. I have no interest in that. Go wag your tail at your master. Too bad he never revealed his power. Besides, I don't want him to see me as a usurper. Don't you want to know where that construct is? You can also tell me your location right now and get lost. I'm afraid I can't. It took me a lot of effort to find this opportunity. Although surrounded by explosions, they do not seem to panic at all. Alpha and Lilith both fall down as the ground underneath begins to collapse. Okay. Oh. Okay. After cutting apart the debris in front, Alpha sees a sea of lava. This is where those scientists dispose of their failed work. Lilith is sitting on an exposed steel bar, enjoying the majestic view. Of course, they were also regarding it as failures and thrown into the incinerator in the end. Don't you find it sarcastic? Those who claim to have controlled the direction of evolution ended up being filtered out. How do you know so well? I had a past similar to yours. She chuckles. Are you really not joining us? We could have found an association of Project Winter victims. I'm not interested. Tell me where she is. Show me how much you can get from me then. Oh, okay. Let's go. Hey, yo. Let's go. Oh, cutscene. Okay. Man, what an introduction cutscene, dude. Okay, hold up. Why is there no sound effects? Are sound effects glitched? Oh, whatever.
Life and death are but a moment of the sun will shine. You'll see my blade. Life and death are but a moment apart. Life and death.
You know what? Fuck it.
Now you're on the other side of the line. I will sever this prison of fate. Life and death are but a moment of the sun.
Let's go.
So be my blade. Want to see some card tricks?
Oh, shit.
Being blind isn't fun at all. You're the most alluring when you play Life and death are but a Now you're on the other side of the line.
Yawn. I thought you'd be more interesting.
Oh, yo.
Opponent. Life and death are but a Now you're on the other side of the line. I will sever this prison of fate. Life and death are but a moment of
Alright, okay.
She'll be my
Hey, let's go. Yo, cutscene.
It's not over yet. Raising the stakes.
Hey, yo, okay. Oh, crap.
life and death. Now you're on the other side of the line.
Okay, hold on.
Life and death are but a... I won't hold back. Now you're on the other side of the line. I will sever this prison of fate.
Let's go.
Life and death are but a moment. The sun will shackles. Shall be my blade. Life and death are but a I won't hold back. A worthy opponent. Life and death.
Get
Now you're
boom.
on the other side.
Bang.
I will sever this prison of fate.
Let's cut open our consciousnesses. You can wager your signal orbs in our heart to heart.
Life and death are but a moment of the sun.
Let's go.
Shall be my blade.
Now I have your.
Life and death are but a moment apart.
Let's go. Up,
Now you're
over,
on the other side.
bang.
I will sever this prison of fate.
Alt, okay.
Life and death are but a moment of the sun will shatter. Shall be my blade.
Oh crap. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god. It should have been me, not him.
Life and death.
I'm joking.
Now
I'm
you're on
joking.
the other side of the line. I will sever this prison
Let's
of
go.
fate.
Hey, let's go. Cutscene, let's go. Yo. The clang of metal continues amidst fierce explosions. Cultivation tanks break away from their slots, falling into the magma. That's right, who will burn out first? Us or this place? Let's bet on it. The battle will end before that. The katana clashes with the unopened umbrella once again, splashing numerous sparks. Too light. When this thought flashes through Lilith's mind, she sees Alpha's katana swirling upwards into the sky. Hey, let's go with the music. She then takes a sudden kick in her right abdomen. What? When Lilith is knocked away, she finally sees Alpha's hand without any weapon in it. Swirling slash was nothing but a feint attack. You're terribly wrong if you think you can fight without a weapon. The spinning katana falls back in Alpha's hand. Lilith quickly attempts to summon punching virus to repair herself, however. I can't control the virus anymore. Is this your power as an agent? Something seems to be interfering with the temporary access given by Vonnegut. It will not turn Lilith into corrupted just yet, but it is sufficient to prevent her from adjusting her own virus concentration. Agent, is that what you think? Yo, alright, let's go. Lilith holds herself up with a moon umbrella as Alpha walks close. I surrender. Here's the location of that Babylonian construct. She quickly raises her hand, letting her moon umbrella sway and fall to the ground. A location appears in Alpha's vision. Lucia is quietly leaning against the tree. Her shoulders are already covered by the fallen snow. I thought you were going to burn out with me. Even the most insane gambler will not challenge the house when there is no chance of winning. The place is going to collapse. Babylonia's people will be here any moment. I would be digging my own grave if I continued to mess around. Lilith's hands remain in the air, as if her Manos is just a camouflage. With a move of her finger, a storage unit slides down Lilith's sleeve in her hand. She tosses it to Alpha. You probably haven't gone to the core database yet. You will need the data in the storage unit, I think. Why did you do that? The most important mission Mr. Vonnegut gave me was to invite you to join us. But you don't seem keen at all, which makes me wonder, am I not sincere enough? Can you leave me a message if you are satisfied with my additional service, so I can at least bring something back to him? Lilith rarely takes out a voice recorder from her pocket. Alpha no longer responds. She just turns away and walks out from the exit. How heartless. Lilith presses the record button. A bunch of flowers pop out from the recorder's top. Prepare the surprise for you. What a waste. She seems a little upset as she puts a pulls a petal out of the bouquet and tosses the rest on the ground. Bro, she is legit a clown, bro. I love it. Bro. Roland's wife right here, boys. Roland's wife right here, fam. Highly corrosive fluid flows out of the bouquet and rapidly spreads, accelerating the fall of the steel platform underneath. Before anyone arrives, this place would have already sunk into the magma. I better go before a little puppy finds me. Lilith also disappears into the white mist produced by the reaction between the corrosive fluid and the metal. Okay, let's go. Oh wow, okay. So she's still alive, I'm guessing. It seems like it. Snowstorms pause. 3 hours passed after Graver received the mission to support and rescue Lucia. Asking too many questions is not going to do you any good. You should stay out of this. Actually, while I was in the coma, I saw a research into you from the perspective of somebody else. Keep speaking. After matching the Kyrios forest and landscape against the satellite map, we located the approximate position. What do you think about that perspective? I'm guessing it's from Ascendant Alpha's point of view. Why? I had a similar experience before. Wells was right. You are just a magnet for trouble. How's Lucia now? The Science Council believes Lucia was affected by Alpha's mind activity signals. They are using this connection to search for the signal source. Put Grey Raven in this operation team. I didn't want to tell you because I didn't want you to get involved again. Now give me a reason why you must step into this mess. First, if the signal really came from Alpha, Grey Raven would be the best candidate given that they have fought her many times and are now equipped with the latest specialized frames. I'll take that as a reason, but not good enough. Grey Raven is not the best shape right now that Lucia is out of combat. The power armor is meant to provide commandants with bonus protection so they don't get killed in battles. Especially for some younger ones who are always reckless. Don't ever think that you can make up for the missing constructs, let alone that she is a specialized frame. The second reason is, Chrono still hasn't given up on me. So why don't we just get a little more of their attention? Good that you know it. Alright, since you're already prepared to become bait, I won't say no. You've arrived at the destination in a shuttle. After discussing with Liv and Lee, you decided to split up for the best rescue efficiency. The snowstorm hinders your vision and slows you down, as you have to constantly watch out for the landscape under your feet. You continue to walk through the storm, trying to find a place with good visibility to look for shuttle debris. Biosignal approaching. You look at the direction pointed out by the AI. A vague figure appears in the storm, giving you a familiar feel. A word slips out of your lips. Lucia! The figure halts slightly, then walks over. Yo? Oh, yo. It's live 2D too. I love that. You're finally here. If you come a little later, I'll have to send her somewhere else. Alpha? The black-haired girl quietly lies in Alpha's arms. There are not many marks on her frame, but her face rarely looks so exhausted. Keeping a close eye on Alpha, you press the button to call for assistance while checking Lucia's condition through her mind connection. Alpha remains silent, with no intention to stop you. The blocker of inver device, is it damaged? She doesn't need it anymore. Why? Ask her when she wakes up. You'll trust her words better. Not Kyrios. Alpha looks over. You notice that she's no longer covering her left eye. You know what happened to her, don't you? I know it very well. Can't believe they didn't hide it from you this time. No, someone must have leaked the information to you. They surely trusted you a lot. What would you do if they were to seal her up? Seal her up? I'll carry on fighting for her. So she can see the situation getting better upon her return. Are you so sure that you can survive till that day? If I can't make it, she can witness it for me. Is that so? Your fierce gaze pierces through the storm in your exoskeleton armor, as if she will see through your heart. Do you know that to some people, protecting a corrupted construct can be seen as a sign of defecting? The choice I made was never meant to just impact the present. I want more than just a result. What's the future world like in your vision? Will it regain the glory of the Golden Age? I hope it can be a little better than that. A little better. After a brief moment of silence, Alpha passes Lucia to you. Take her. You hold Lucia firmly and find out she has a storage unit in her hand. What's this? It contains the records of Project Winter. Haven't you been investigating it? Why? I already have what I want and don't care about the rest. And since you are taking action to bring another possibility into practice, it would be a shame if you keep repeating this past mistakes. You can't stay ignorant if you want to uphold your beliefs. Hey, let's go. Okay. But knowing the truth only means peering into the abyss. Are you truly ready? I won't go on that path. Is that so? Then struggle with all your might, even if only one can reach the finishing line. I'd also like to see how far you can go. What are you going to do next? Your members are here. Go. Alpha looks into the distance beyond the snowstorm. We have our own paths to walk. It's not the time for them to cross yet. Before that, I suggest you focus on things beyond the reach of the other agent and the tower. What do you mean? Alpha seems to have lost interest in explaining. She turns away and disappears in the storm alone. You hear the rushed footsteps from behind. Commandant, Lucia! You turn around and see your members quickly running to you, along with some Purifying Force members who seem to be heavily wounded. All good, let's go back. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Lucia finds herself in an empty hall. There are no people nearby, not even a sound. Only pale light shines on the gray metal walls to reflect her shadow. The vast emptiness brings her a level of anxiety that she has never felt before. She cannot help but retreat to the corner. The white light feels heavy and suffocating. The light seems to have its own will. The more she tries to move back into the shadow, the more closely it follows, mercilessly exposing her. Sample for observation. The key to capturing the punishing virus, key subject. Ever since learning the truth, she has become used to these comments. At least, she touches her palm as if she can feel the familiar warmth. When she held that hand, it pulled her out of the void. That person gave meaning to her life. For the first time, she felt connected to the world. It all started with their encounter. Have you arranged for a commandant for... Better get it done before the activation program. She suddenly hears a discordant voice in her memory. Her palm begins to feel cold. Already done. Wait. Yeah, the surveillance on her takes top priority. Get her a smart commandant. Don't worry, we picked a great graduate after many rounds of selection. Her precious memories begin to crack like a mirror. She grasps her own hand, her metal joints squeaking in terror. Is this what she has always been fearing? If meeting each other was also a carefully arranged coincidence, what else would be left in her? No, after she had learned that person's way of thinking and doing things, she realized that person had never lied to her. She desired to get closer to that person. Her feelings were genuine. These bonds were not fake. So even if someone took it first... my bad, I thought nobody would pick an incomplete squad. But don't worry, I already put into hibernation in the name of frame maintenance. We can transfer her into the care of one of our people later. Who took the squad? Here's the information. Not again. Commander? Nothing. Just the graduate who refused the transfer order. Let it be. What? I say just let this one be the new commandant of Grey Raven. I wonder what the chief of FOS will bring us. For us. Turns out there was never any carefully arranged coincidence. The light no longer feels cold, but warm. Instead, that person has probably saved her from another emptiness. The new chief of FOS. Oh, I remember. The name is... Hey, it's us. Let's go. Noctis Kyrios. I'm here, Lucia. Calibrating the vision module took Lucia some time. She finds the ceiling somewhat familiar. Commandant, where are we? You're in the contract department of Star of Life. Star of Life? Oh, how's your injury, Commandant? The wound wasn't deep. I'm already fine. Thank goodness, and sorry. It wasn't your fault. Besides, you already pushed me away. Lucia tries to sit up, but fails to do so due to the fatigue in the frame and sharp pain in her mind. Don't push yourself too hard. Your frame was badly damaged. Not to mention your mind and needs multiple repair sessions. She tries to feel her frame. This time the fatigue is slightly different from past injuries. Frame damage is probably not the sole reason for my fatigue. I will prove your innocence. Seeing the human's serious face, Lucia smiles. She is about to say something when the ward's door is suddenly opened. Oh, Discord! Hey, she's back! Noctis Kyrios, the visiting time is over. You need to go. Can I have a little more time? She's still under observation. There's no room for negotiation. Your understanding is appreciated. Commander, can you help me say I'm back to live in Lee? Sure. Lucia waves goodbye to the human and watches the ward door close again. We've finished the inspection of this thing. You can have it back now. Lucia's terminal? Apart from one new message, there is nothing special. A decision has been made to return her to her commandant. Once again, I would like to thank Grey Raven on behalf of my squad. It was Lee and Liv who found you. You should thank them. I will. Hey, let's go. Alright. Among the crowd, a girl construct has come to the front of the desk of a hospital. Hi there, what can I do for you? Are you looking for the construct department? No. The girl shakes her head. Her presence is so weak that it feels like she will disappear into the crowd in the next instant. Could you please tell me, where is Mr. Kagawa Kurono? Someone is gazing upon her from not far behind, but she has not noticed it. Oh, Ishmael. Okay. Okay, what's up with her? That was it. She didn't seem to be interested in joining us. In fact, she was strongly against it. Did you also see this coming, Mr. Vonnegut? He did not answer. What did you see? Why did you set a test that I wouldn't be able to pass? That was harsh. Not really. I now have a basic understanding of their purpose and abilities. More importantly, I need to confirm whether she would interfere with our upcoming plan. Besides, that would make you work even harder to complete the other tasks, don't you think? Lilith opens her palm. A storage unit lies on it. I wouldn't be able to catch it from this endless sea of data if my dear auntie didn't generously share the key with me. Vonnegut takes the storage unit from Lilith. He puts it in front of his eyes, admiring it like a piece of treasure. Wait, hold on. Is Lilith a niece of one of the Project Wintry people? Scientists? What the hell? Pardon my rudeness, but there is a small question I'd like to ask. What do you plan to do with this sample? There's a promise from long ago that I need to honor. You did well in the test. We're almost ready to awaken Cathelia. What about the Forsaken? Shall we keep going? Their leader is quite sharp. He has already begun investigating. No need to worry. They won't have time for us. Are you talking about those deserters from Babylonia? Not only them, but well, to a certain extent. All the events and conflicts can be attributed to one thing to begin with. Alright. Watanabe looks at the newly piled up mound in front. He puts a paper flower on it. We wouldn't be able to stop the kidnapping without the intelligence you sent us, Walker. Your sacrifice will not be in vain. One day, the original orders will be restored on this land. Watanabe looks up. Old and new burial mounds line up in the cemetery, with paper flowers on each of them. The ashes of the sacrifice merge with the sand under the mounds, returning to the land. He remembers everybody's name here. Nothing is forgotten. I'll see you later. Next time I'll bring good news. Watanabe rises to his feet and leaves the small cemetery. Boss, we have more newcomers. Help them settle down first. Don't forget to verify their identities. Got it, but I'm afraid we don't have enough people to train them. I mean, we aren't much better than new recruits ourselves. It would be quite a challenge for us to take care of so many newcomers. I'll go to the training camp myself. Another senior of mine will also come to help them train. You're senior? I thought you were senior enough, leader. Of course. I respect him a lot. Watanabe said with a complex look, but he did not reveal that person's name. Is there anything else I need to know? It's about the clean zone. Babylonia has sent someone here again. It's only a matter of time before they come again. I just didn't expect them to be so impatient. Where are they now? Take me to them. Alright. The closed doors of the Science Council are now open. Oh, hello, Noctis Kyrios. Hi, Rosa. This isn't your appointment time. I was just passing by and wanted to say thank you. Lucia's situation with the Science Council's responsibility. I just did what I should. You did more than that. Hearing the words, Asimov couldn't help but stop. Rosa? Yes? Go to the archives room. I want a copy of all the records related to mind overload and the experiments of hyperreal. Huh? I see. Slightly anxious, Rosa rushes out immediately. When will I get to finish going through so many records, she mumbled. When did you guess that? During the conversation just now? Right, I was the one who added the encrypted comms address. So why are you here? Just to say thank you. He put a storage unit in Asimov's hand. What's this? Asimov's pupils contrast slightly. He has obviously guessed something. It's a record of the experiments in Fort Winter. You should submit it to Commander Nikola. It's just a backup. Why'd you do that? You always stay neutral. For you to do something so risky, there must be something you really want. I'll take it for now. Can I ask you a question? Bring it on. What will you do with this data? Whether it's the Army or Chrono, they will always withhold some information when sharing it with the Science Council. Not to mention the real purpose is to use the information to advance their plans. In a way, it makes the Science Council their accomplice. Perhaps the President wants to stop Project Winter through politics. But as long as someone still hopes to exploit this project for their own good, it will only be a matter of time before it's restarted. Are you trying to end Project Winter completely? Right, but in a scientific way. The only way to completely crush their hope is to prove it is wrong from the roots. Which is why this complete information comes at just the right time. What about you? What is your goal? I don't want to see the same things happen again. Hey, let's go! This is Lucia from Grey Raven. The following recording is not subject to any form of coercion or interference. It is entirely of my own volition. Hey, over burning, let's go! My frame has developed unprecedented abnormal symptoms, which has even caused me to hurt my commandant. Based on the message left by the escort team and my own evaluation, I cannot guarantee when I will go completely out of control before the problem is resolved. In order to avoid irreversible consequences and prevent innocent people from being hurt, before I can fix this issue of myself, I, Lucia, would like to step down as Captain of Grey Raven. What? I know this terminal will probably be discovered by the Purifying Force team who escorted me. If you can, please pass my words to Lee, Liv, and my commandant. I will safely return, no matter how long it will take me. That's all. You tightly grip the terminal, which is already getting warm in your pocket. We in the same team now? Reach out to Asimov. After a brief moment of hesitation, Asimov's hands grasps yours. It feels a little cold. Hey, let's go! Let's go! Okay, I won't lie. I really like that chapter. Okay, I won't lie. I actually kind of like that chapter. I won't lie. It's like, honestly, it's like not one of the like best chapters in PGR for me, honestly, but like, it honestly really helped give a lot more context to the Ascension Network and the Punishing Virus and Alpha as a character as well, which I really liked. And I really liked how it developed Alpha as a character a bit more as well. This chapter is pretty good, I won't lie. But like, it's a banger chapter, but like, it isn't like one of the best bangers, I guess you could say. Like, it's a really good chapter, but like, it isn't like, it's like a banger of a chapter, but like, it isn't one of the best bangers, if that makes sense. Like, it's still really, really good. It's just not one of the best the PGR has to offer, I feel. But it's still really good nonetheless. I really liked it. It really helped me endear me to Alpha a bit more as well, which I really enjoyed. And the music and the art and presentation of this whole chapter was pretty good as well. I really liked it as well. The music was really good in this chapter. Case in point, the song that is playing right now. This piece is very, very good, and I love it. And I love the art on this chapter as well. The art is beautiful. Set design was beautiful. And also, the cutscenes in this were great, man. I love that fight cutscene between Alpha and Lilith, dude. I loved it. I think that's going to be it for today's video. If you enjoyed, please drop a like on the video. If you want to see more, please subscribe and drop a follow. And also, please leave a comment down in the comments below. And remember to stay humble and be kind to people. I'll see you guys later.